Good afternoon, Dean Veloso, Dean Hasija, faculty members and staff, parents, family, and friends, and most importantly, Masters in Management, class of 2026. It is truly an honor for me to be here today on this happy occasion. Class of 2026. Today marks a new and exciting chapter in your Masters in Management program. And congratulations on reaching this important milestone. After 10 incredible months of discovery, learning, and perseverance. And well done for surviving those sessions at Freddy's, the INSEAD parties, the many late nights, and your study tours around the world. I had the privilege of reading your yearbook, and it made me feel strangely emotional. It brought back so many fond memories of my own time at INSEAD. The collection of beautiful photographs captures the very essence of what makes INSEAD the very best in global business education. And through those pages, I see the talent, the energy, the courage to explore, and most importantly, the unbreakable bonds that you have built within a truly global community made up of 33 nationalities. You have given us so much to be proud of. It has been 27 years, I know I'm ancient, since I graduated from INSEAD, but I still remember clearly my graduation day and my lovely husband, Sean, beaming at me from across the hall, both of us ready to take on the world. We have both just completed our MBA program. But little did we know how that 10 months at INSEAD would open up a whole new world for us. And I know that it will open up a whole new world for you too. You will be graduating into a very different world, a dynamic world full of uncertainties, marked by conflicts, geopolitical tensions, climate crisis, and a world that is currently undergoing a massive technological revolution that promises to disrupt and transform every aspect of our lives. The good news is your time at INSEAD has prepared you for this transformation and to deal with the challenges and the opportunities that the challenges will bring. More than ever before, we need responsible leaders who are resilient, leaders who is able and has the ability to embrace uncertainties, and individuals who can lead with courage and with purpose. Class 2026, you have the unique opportunity to further the school's mission to rally, to strengthen, and to build a better world. And as you begin your journey, I would like to offer some reflections and lessons that I have learned to help you along your way. When I left INSEAD, I never thought that I could be living in China and building a national healthcare business from ground up. After working in Europe for several years, Sean and I arrived in China with our toddler son, Kyle, and just 2 suitcases. It was 2006, the very beginning of China's new era of growth. We have taken a big, bold step, a step that at that time seemed irrational because we're having a very comfortable life in Europe and we had just had a baby. But we were determined to be where the action was. My company had zero presence in a healthcare market in China, and my mission was to build it. Competition was brutal, even deadly. I was terrified that I would fail because nothing in China at that time was like anything I knew. But in the next 5 years, I went on and built a healthcare business that spanned across 12 provinces in China. And I built a business that used digital technology to disrupt, a business that transformed the entire regulatory landscape and eventually reshaped the industry. It seemed impossible at the start to change and disrupt decades-old business practice, but that journey started by changing one mind at a time. First, one clinician, one hospital, one city, one province, steadily, relentlessly. A few years ago, I took another seemingly irrational decision. I pivoted out of the big corporate world where I thrived for 16 years. With no technical or engineering background, I started the robotics health tech business across Asia. Our business offers robotic exoskeletons to help patients who can't walk to stand up and walk again. It's an innovation that transforms thousands of lives, helping patients gain their independence and gives them hope for a better life. And once again, the journey started one clinician, one patient at a time, and then hospital by hospital, city by city, we grew. And through these experiences, I learned that everyone has the power to change lives, our lives and lives of people around us. And it doesn't matter your gender, ethnicity, family background, and where you come from. It starts with the conviction and the courage to take action. So be bold, take risks, trust the journey, one step at a time. You are now ready to build your dreams and to fulfill the plans that you have made for yourself. You will know success, like today, but you will also stumble and fall. You will fail because failure is a part of the journey to success. I too have experienced failures. After my first few meetings in China, I knew I was in trouble. Actually, big trouble. We couldn't compete on price, and the relationships were deeply entrenched. For months and months, we did not get any customers, and we lost every single tender. We brought in new technology, but the customer's infrastructure couldn't support it. We introduced a new financing plan, but procurement couldn't accommodate it. But we kept testing, adapting, fixing, and then one day, the dots started joining up. Regulations changed, policies shifted, but we were ready to take those next steps to success. To succeed, those struggles are necessary because this is how we build experience and strength. Another important lesson I learned is that life has a way of surprising us. It can turn your plans into total disarray completely unexpectedly, and it will lead you to places that you would least expect. So when you find yourself in uncharted waters, open your minds to new possibilities, learn new skills, seek new experiences, and allow yourself to grow in ways that you never imagined. To change lives, you need to expect the unexpected and embrace uncertainties with an open mind. And this leads to my next reflection. No one can make it alone. To succeed, you will need help. It takes the entire community, family, friends, colleagues, mentors, sometimes even goodwill of strangers you would barely know. I have not been able to achieve what I achieved without a community I so rely on. My supportive husband, Sean, who's always there for me. My nanny in Shanghai, whom I trusted to care for my son. And parents, other parents, who are helping up with school runs and sleepovers and work, of course, a great team, an encouraging leader, allies, and mentors. To truly succeed, it is crucial to build a community and an ecosystem that you can mobilize to help you through difficult times. And the personal experience is a case in point. In 1998, the Asian financial crisis hit unexpectedly just as I was leaving for INSEAD. Asian currencies crashed overnight, and very soon I found myself short of funding for my school fees. A work colleague, Yok Wan, found out about it. Without hesitation, she came to me and said, "Hey, I've got $10,000 savings. Take it from me as a loan because I want you to have the opportunity that I did not have." Her kindness, her generosity transformed my life. And similarly, you will have people around you whose humble actions have empowered and lifted you. And never forget that you too can be that person for others around you. And it only takes a simple act, a smile, an acknowledgement, a helping hand, and an act of kindness. Because your greatest impact that you can have is not in what you achieve for yourself. It is what you inspire and enable in others. And through my robotics business, I have had the privilege of working with amazing people who truly inspire me. They are individuals who lost their ability to walk because of an unexpected event, a fall, an accident, an illness that transformed their lives. In one split second, they lost their independence, their dreams. But yet, despite what life throws at them, they keep their optimism and hope. I will give an example from the many remarkable people whom I've had the honor to know. Mark Pollock, who despite being blind, trained as an ultra-endurance athlete. And then weeks before his wedding, he fell from a second-story window and became paralyzed. Unbroken, he rallied a community and set a mission to find cure for spinal cord injury. And the Run in the Dark event he founded rallies 25,000 athletes or runners all around the world yearly to raise funds for the cause. In so many ways, and in many of the patients that I meet daily, I see the same tenacity and resilience. Despite the obstacles, they rise every day, striving, fighting, training, just in order to be able to stand for 1 or 2 seconds, to be able to manage a few steps down the parallel bars, all while cheering other patients on. Changing lives is hard, but we can all do it. And through them, I learned what gratitude and humility truly mean. No matter where you are or how far you go, there is so much to be thankful for and so much more to learn and to give. And so I'm glad that we have taken time and special moments today to think about all the people who have helped to get you to where you are. Your parents, family, friends, INSEAD faculty and staff, and appreciate the fact that your success had been paved by their unrelenting support and unwavering belief in you. From the thousands of applications that INSEAD receives, only 200 get admitted every year to the MIMS program. The rigor of our selection process is constructed to sieve out the best of the best. And you are the best of the best. So nurture that talent and use the opportunity given to you to serve something greater than yourself. Give back and pay forward. For Sean and I, we choose to give back to INSEAD through the Dean's Fund and scholarships. INSEAD has enriched so much of our lives, and so we in turn enrich others by giving opportunity to others. But this, of course, is the mindset that you already possess. During the Robin Hood campaign this year, you raised 36,800 euros, and with 100% participation from your class. Congratulations, and thank you for being such role models for all of us. I will end on a few reflections on what INSEAD truly means. The biggest asset that INSEAD can offer you is not the certificate. I know you'll be getting your diploma shortly, or what you put on your CV. It is the relationships with your peers, the connections with our dedicated and superbly brilliant faculty, all thought leaders in their respective fields, and the 71,000 alumni all around the world who is now, or who would be now, your extended family. And very soon, you will join a global community who will offer you lifelong support, mentorship, and friendship. So nourish and nurture these INSEAD connections. Have fun, enjoy it, and get involved. When I was in China, I led the Shanghai Alumni Association. Together with local alumni, we organized the first ever Asia Forum in Shanghai. The event brought together over 400 alumni from all around the world, many of whom have never been to China, but were curious to get a glimpse of the China growth story. It was an enriching experience, but needless to say, and of course, most importantly, we had the best INSEAD party ever. In summary, you have the power to change lives, your life and the lives of people around you. Be bold, take action, embrace uncertainties, build your community of support, keep learning, and enable others. These will test you to your core, but they will also help you become the best version of yourself that you can be. Class of 2026, You are a force that can change business and society, and a force that can and must build a better world for us all. So, congratulations once again, and I wish you the very best for your journey ahead. And I look forward to welcoming you to the alumni community very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Chwee Foon, for sharing your experience and for those very inspiring words. I would like to invite our Dean, Francisco Veloso, to give you a small token of our appreciation for doing this. All right, this brings us to a very interesting part of this graduation ceremony.